Blessed the people. Welcome back. You see me? So peeps, today we're gonna talk about the ban on TikTok. You know, the ban on TikTok became effective today. You know, today is the 19th day of January in the year 2025. So you know, the Supreme Court in America had made an order for TikTok to be banned if it was still owned by ByteDance. You know, ByteDance is a company from China. You know, the Americans are alleging that the fact that it is owned by Chinese, you know what I mean, that is going to give the Chinese government a one-up on the Americans in terms of they will be privy to certain information about Americans, and they will be able to monitor and manipulate certain aspects, you know what I mean, of the whole situation. So, you know, they gave ByteDance an ultimatum to sell TikTok or have it banned from the US. You know, TikTok have over 170 million users in America. You know, that's a lot of people. And I mean active users, you know what I mean, people. So TikTok have a lot of strength in America. So the fact that TikTok is banned in America, you know what I mean, it affects Americans more than how it affects ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok. Because I can tell you, people, I knew that the owners for TikTok would not be in a hurry to sell. And it is not only because of the fact that Donald Trump is going to be in power now. And you know, Donald Trump has said that he has a soft spot for TikTok and he will investigate the matter as it relates to TikTok. You know what I mean? And he might want TikTok to stay around. But so, you know, Donald Trump say, well, the possibilities are he may keep TikTok around. So, you know, ByteDance decides they're not going to sell TikTok to any American, even though many offers were made. But people, ByteDance stand to lose more if they sell TikTok, because I can assure you that millions and millions of dollars for American people are currently on the app. You understand? So American people have them money on the app because, you know, TikTok pay for views at them place there. As also, you know, a lot of people get their gifts, and you can only remove a certain amount of money per day. So it's not like you have 100,000 US on it, you have $1 million US on it, and you can remove all your cash one time. No, that's not how it works. You are limited as it relates to the amount of money you are able to take at any one time. So if TikTok should close its operations in America permanently, then all of that money that is on TikTok for American creators, you know what I mean, all that money will be gone to ByteDance, which is the company that owns TikTok. Hence, the owners for TikTok will not be losing, because TikTok will still be around in other places. TikTok will be in other countries, in Europe, Africa, all over the place. But one of the main reasons why TikTok being banned affects a lot of Jamaican people is the fact that most of the persons who enjoy the gossip and the mix up and are willing to pay these creators to continue along that path, continue to disrespect each other, threaten each other, and so on and so forth, most of those supporters are actually in America. So that is the reason why it really affects Jamaica that much. You get to me as a people. The fact that a lot of Jamaicans actually earn a living from TikTok, you know what I mean, and it is their American gifters who actually support their lifestyle because they enjoy the content that they are doing, and they send them gifts to encourage them to continue doing what they are doing. You get me, I say? So yeah, TikTok is currently unavailable in the United States. As you can see on your screen there, it is unavailable until Donald Trump makes a decision as it relates to the ban. You know what I mean, people? ByteDance could have allowed Americans access to TikTok continuously, but that would be putting other platforms such as Google and so on liable, because, you know what I mean, people, Google and the App Store and so on are required to remove TikTok from their platform. They can be held liable to pay some serious fines if they do not remove it, because once the ban is enforced, then they should automatically remove it. You know, Joe Biden came out and said that he was not one who is going to enforce the ban. But the fact that he's saying that he's not going to enforce the ban does not mean that the ban is not there, because the Supreme Court made the order. So the fact that the order was made in the Supreme Court of Appeal in America, it simply means that until an executive order is signed by Donald Trump authorizing the operation of TikTok for some more time, whether it be 90 days, 60 days, or wherever, pending his personal investigation as it relates to TikTok and whether or not he is willing to accept TikTok in his country. You understand, people? So that is basically it. You get me, I say? But for now, Americans don't have no access to TikTok. And I think that's a smart move by ByteDance. May seem unfair for the American creators, but at the end of the day, ByteDance have to do what they have to do. You know what I mean? They have to maintain the relationship with other social media platforms too. So they are not putting anybody in a situation where they'll be compromised and be liable to pay fines. Simply put, you get me as a people, so you have to lift your caps off to ByteDance for making that move, you know what I mean, temporarily ban, so we see how it goes from there. A lot of persons are crying now, but at the end of the day, it is night, and a solution will come soon enough. But for now, TikTok has been banned in America, and if it is even for a day, the ban is still in effect, and Americans have no access to TikTok, leaving a lot of people in mourning. People are literally crying. You get me, I say, people, because imagine you have $1 million, $2 million, you put in so much work and effort and spend so much money to create your content, and at the end of the day, you can't access your money because, people, you cannot take off all of your money off from TikTok one time. You have to take it off little. And the reason for that is because, you know, a lot of corruption is taking place in the world, a lot of scamming, and so on and so forth. You get me, I say, people? So as a result of that, you know, say, you have to take time, because there are certain regulations which govern the amount of money that social media platforms can allow one to withdraw at any one time. Those things are in law. You get me, I say, people? But as it stands, the money is on TikTok, and if, you know, TikTok is banned permanently, then TikTok will have all that money for all those creators for themselves. You know what I mean? And those figures could add up to billions. You get me, I say, people? Over 1 million, almost 200 million users. Imagine if everybody have at least, you know what I mean, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 on them account. You're gonna have persons who is gonna have a lot more. Persons gonna have them 100,000 US, 200,000 US, because some people put a lot of effort in content creation, and some people make a lot of money from social media platforms. So, as I said, people, TikTok has been banned, and we are all here patiently waiting to see what Donald Trump is going to do as it relates to TikTok. I just hope that he makes the right decision, you know what I mean, one that will suit the American people better, you know what I mean, because people to lose so much money now, it's gonna be rough. You understand? To start all over again from scratch. You know, some people have dedicated their whole lives to their content, you know what I mean, invest thousands of dollars in their content creation, you know what I mean, people. So to just lose out like that, is that gonna be a very nice feeling for no human being? Anyways, people, you can leave your views in the comment section. As also, you can like, subscribe, and share. Peace.
We will keep safety, particularly for teenagers, as a top priority for us. Number 2, we will firewall protect the US data from unwanted foreign access. Number 3, TikTok will remain a place for free expression and will not be manipulated by any government.